Take a moment to imagine what the most expensive mansion in America would look like. Do you imagine it having a spa? Perhaps a movie theater? What about a bowling alley, a juice bar, a moat, or even a full nightclub? The one in Bel Air has all of those and more, and is currently the most expensive mansion in America. In my opinion, it should be called number one because the amenities I've listed are just the tip of the iceberg. I've seen mansions and palaces all over the world, but nothing tops what lies inside this palatial estate in the City of Angels. Today, we're going to take a tour of the one. We'll talk amenities, design choices, and the complicated history behind the construction of this impressive home. Back in 2012, when YOLO was alive and well and Gangnam Style was all the rage, Niall Niami scooped up an 8-acre property in Bel Air for $28 million. For some, that may seem like an unbelievable amount, but for Naomi, that's just a regular day at work. Naomi is well known by the celebrities and executives of Los Angeles for being perhaps the most remarkable developer of ultra-high-end luxury mansions currently alive today. Since 2012, Naomi has been overseeing the construction and design of the estate, which has taken 600 workers 8 years to complete. Paul McLean worked as the architect, while interior designer Catherine Rotondi painstakingly designed the inside of the mansion. And what they've created is an estate that has had newspapers and designers around the world talking for years. In 2015, Naomi gave an interview to speak about the impressive estate, telling GQ that it would be listed for $500 million. To defend the record-setting price, Naomi reportedly said, "When you have something that's as rare as the Mona Lisa, you can command whatever you want for it." Now that's a pretty big claim. How rare is this property truly? Is it a work of art that rivals the Mona Lisa? Well, for starters, the estate is certainly rare. The home spans an unbelievable 105,000 square feet. For a bit of comparison, the White House is just 55,000 square feet, and even Hart Castle, which is widely known for its size, rings in at a mere 69,500 square feet. The driveway of the one alone is larger than the size of the average public road, and the length of the property is a quarter-mile long. The size itself sets a record, and that's a record that cannot be surpassed. New building laws in Los Angeles have been put in place since the one was constructed, ensuring that no estate of its magnitude will be able to be built again. That being said, the process of building didn't go entirely smoothly. Several elements that were meant to be included in the mansion were scrapped due to construction problems, including a jellyfish room, an ice bar, and a room meant to house fresh flowers. In addition to those construction problems, Naomi found himself in debt, having to foreclose on several of his other projects, which may be part of the reason why the impressive mansion is rumored to be listed now for $340 million rather than the originally proposed $500 million. That being said, there's still more than enough to blow your mind for that price. The estate has 42 bathrooms and 21 bedrooms. That means you could house an entire NBA team and still have some bedrooms and over 20 bathrooms completely unused. And we'll talk more about the bedrooms and bathrooms, but first, I want to get into the fun stuff. Because after all, what's the point of building the world's largest mansion if you're not going to add a few wild rooms inside of it? Firstly, let's talk about the nightclub. When you have enough money to buy the most expensive mansion in America, you don't have to drive all the way down to Hollywood to hang out with ordinary folks when they want to get down. You just have to walk downstairs. The nightclub has enough space to accommodate dozens of people and, of course, has access to a patio that looks out over the City of Angels. Attached to the nightclub is a room that has walls made entirely of candy. Yes, candy. That's the kind of thing I've wanted in my mansion since I was a little boy. And if you have the money, why not add a little Willy Wonka-esque whimsy to your home? But perhaps maybe you're not the type of person who likes to spend their weekends at the club. In that case, no worries. You can just wander on over to the movie theater. The movie theater has a movie screen that is a standard cinema size and has seating for up to 30 people on luxury leather couches. If you're feeling restless and have some time to spare, you can head on over to the bowling alley inside the home. There are 4 lanes illuminated by sleek modern LED lights and also a floor-to-ceiling television screen screen where you can put on a movie while you kick back and bowl those strikes. After a long day of hanging out at your own nightclub, bowling alley, and movie theater, well, you can mosey on over to the Wellness Center. The Wellness Center has its own spa, which includes a sauna, massage rooms, and treatment rooms that all carry the clean, sleek aesthetic of the home. In this center, you'll find a full-sized gym with techno gym equipment for personalized at-home workouts. After a workout, if you need a little freshening up, you can head over to the Wellness Center's full-service hair and beauty salon. The hair and beauty salon takes modern to the next level with glossy red lacquer walls and artistic black chairs that just scream luxury. You'll find that same refined modern approach at the Olympic-sized indoor swimming pool, which features impossibly tall ceilings that are entirely reflective and concrete floors that have an industrial appeal. Outside, you'll find not one, not two, but 5 additional infinity pools spread throughout the large estate. My favorite happens to be the curved infinity pool, which hangs out over the edge of the property. And from each pool, you'll find a breathtaking view because the property has 360-degree views of the Pacific Ocean, San Gabriel Mountains, and downtown Los Angeles. Also, on the outside grounds, you'll find multiple high-priced art pieces by renowned artists, a 1-acre backyard, and several patios to kick back and relax on. Here, you'll also find a 400-foot-long jogging track and a 30-car garage, which includes 2 car display turntables, just in case the property itself doesn't show off your wealth enough. Even a home this impressive has a guest house, and my, what a guest house it is. The entire home is designed with a simple color palette, soft textures and lighting that are all meant to replicate that of the Tom Ford Boutique on Rodeo Drive, which explains why luxury can be found in nearly every room. The guest home has an ultra-modern Murano chandelier by Vistosi, beautiful parquet flooring, and indoor-outdoor living. In fact, the whole property has a huge focus on indoor-outdoor living. Upon entering the foyer, that is painfully evident. The wall opens up completely, creating an open-air space with unrestricted views and access to the patio overlooking the city. In the center of the foyer, there's a massive rotating sculpture called Unity, which is quite a spectacle, especially because it's paired with a custom white glass Murano chandelier. This simple yet luxurious design is carried throughout the home in nearly every room. The formal living room is sophisticated and clean, with 2 separate living areas, a slim fireplace, and yet again, access to that beautiful patio. The family room, while still luxurious, offers a bit more of a laid-back atmosphere to kick back and watch TV. Just don't ask how much the couches are worth. It's obvious that this home is made for entertaining. Imagine having a party with all the doors wide open, allowing people to flow freely between the palatial living spaces and the outdoor areas. Even the 10-person formal dining room allows access to the patio. And when you're entertaining, you might want to show guests over to the tequila bar, which may be one of the most stunning I've ever seen. It features a smoked mirror backsplash, marble countertops, and plenty of faces to display your tequila. And for your straight-edged and health-conscious guests, well, there's a massive juice bar on the property as well. I mean, there's nothing that screams Bel Air more than that. You also have your own dedicated cigar lounge with a fantastic wall display that could really keep your attention for hours. Or, if you'd prefer, you can check out more art in the full gallery with works that have been custom curated by creative art partners. And while that is the perfect place for a more sophisticated event, you could also host events of that manner in the dedicated philanthropy wing, which was created to accommodate guests for charity galas in floating pods that overlook the city. Imagine, for a moment, being so rich that you can afford to have an entire philanthropy wing in your home. A philanthropy wing that can accommodate 200 people. Also impressive on the intellectual front is the library, which is certainly the most impressive library I've ever seen. The back lacquered shelves are backlit, which adds a futuristic touch to the space. There's a skylight on the ceiling, and even a balcony that looks out over the library. There is a lot to do in this home, but at some point you will have to sleep. Fortunately, one of the 21 bedrooms is the master bedroom, which can be found in the 4,000 square foot master suite. The master suite has its own own lounge, bar, and a massive patio, where you can even take a dip in the private master suite pool. Of course, there's a walk-in closet that looks as though it was plucked out of the future, with plenty of backlit display cases and wardrobes to show off your expensive clothing collection. There's also a luxurious bathroom that includes a majestic soaking tub that looks out over the city. So, there you have it, a tour of The One, the most expensive property in America. Do you think it's worth the money? And if it was your home, what else would you like to add to it? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you don't mind me, I've got to call my realtor and ask some questions about this place. As always, thanks for watching. I'm Mr. Luxury. Pip pip to doodly do.